September was a great year for us for both Honda and Toyota stores. We beat our previous record from last year, which is fantastic. Toyota did about 7% increase over last year for service, and Honda did about 9% increase over this time last year for service. So I want to say thank you to everybody in the service department for really making that happen, for really buckling down and really doing better than we did last year, and keeping the customers happy, getting these cars done correctly, getting things done on time, really dialing in the process has made this whole previous month actually go very smoothly, which is fantastic. I want to touch on a couple people who have had some anniversaries come up this month. We had one of our technicians, Will, just hit his 3-year. Congratulations, Will. We had one of our advisors, Cameron. He has now hit his 5 years for Honda. Thank you for that, Cam, everything that you do. My boss, Arvin, our director for both Honda and Toyota, has hit his 10-year this month, and that's a big deal. So congratulations, Arvin. Just want to say thank you for everything that you do. Do a great job. Enjoy working for you very much. I couldn't imagine this place without you. Lastly, I want to give a shout out to Don. Huge anniversary. He just hit his 30 years with the company. Don's been with us from the old location to the new location. We can always rely on you, Don. Count on you for anything that needs to be done. You're always here, always willing to help people, and for that, everybody here is very appreciative of that. So from me and the rest of the Honda and Toyota of Seattle team, just want to give a huge shout out and thank you for everything that you've done. So thank you for that, Don. Lastly, I wanted to talk about the slow season, which is inevitable, but we are doing a fantastic job of keeping on top of that. It hasn't really affected us as much as it did last year, which is great. But during this time of having a little bit less customer base than we typically do to the rest of the season, we really want to focus on getting really good training for our express teams, having our main shop technicians kind of paired with them and showing them the way that they should be recommending things, the proper ways, and just the best way to do their job efficiently in order for them to have a successful career and to further themselves in this career. And so that's something that we're really going to be focusing on in this month and in the coming months as well, is just really making sure that our processes are dialed down, that we're getting everything done correctly, making sure our customers are satisfied, and really getting the proper training for everybody, so that way when we come out of the slower season, we can really hit the ground running and give it 100% to all of our customers and show everybody really what we can do, because there's always room for growth, and that's what we're aiming for, is for that next tier and really getting to that upper level of a great service department. So for the next couple months, we're going to be really dialing in on our express team, getting our shop revamped. We're adding another rack onto the Toyota side, so that's going to be coming in the next probably couple of months. We've really been preparing for EV. We've had some chargers getting installed, getting a lot more information from manufacturers, so that's great. Something else that we're really looking forward to is that next thing for automotive is everybody's going towards that EV route, and we're trying to stay ahead of the curve and make sure that we have everything that we need for when these cars drop and get launched, that we can have everything necessary: chargers, proper racks, tools, lifts, really anything and everything that we need. We are getting that done right now, so we are not behind anything. We're ahead of the curve and we're ready for whatever gets thrown our way. So we just wanted to give that quick recap of everything going on, and I'm really excited to see where the month of October goes for us. I see nothing but growth and great potential from everybody here, so it'll be really interesting to see how October plays out, and I feel really good about beating our numbers from last year, and just looking forward to everything from here on out. I want to give a shout out to a few of our crew members here from both Honda and the Toyota stores who have put in some time with the company. We'll start with our Honda technician, Will. Just hit his 3-year mark this month. So thank you very much, Will, for everything that you've done, all the work, hard work that you've done. Got to see you go all the way from an express technician, all the way through training to becoming a full-fledged main shop technician and killing it at that. So I want to give you a shout out for that and just being a great tech. Secondly, I want to give a shout out to one of our Honda advisors, Cam. He just hit his 5-year this month. Been with Cam the whole 5 years. watched him start as an express technician, start the technician route, and then decided to change ways and start going to the advisor route. Seen him grow into a very successful advisor, doing very well with his position, always willing to learn, always willing to ask questions, go out of the way to do what he can for customers, and it really shows good faith in an advisor like that, and I want to really say thank you for everything that you've done, Cam. Thirdly, I want to give a shout out to my director of both Honda and Toyota of Seattle, Arvin. Just hit his 10-year mark this month. And it's, I've worked with Arvin for 5 years, the whole time that I've been here, and Arvin's been a fantastic boss. So I want to give a shout out to Arvin for hitting your 10-year and just being a great boss. Always willing to help anybody, everybody. Always got a good attitude. So you make doing my job even easier. So I want to thank you for that. Lastly, I want to give a huge shout out to our longest standing parts person from both Honda or Toyota, Don, you've been with us for 30 years now and put in a lot of hard work for the company. The other day we had the celebration for you, and the owner had some very, very kind words for you and things that he remembered from back at the old building in the old days, and really shows the kind of person that you are, that you're always willing to help everybody, no matter if it's snowing, if it's 100 degrees outside, whatever is going on, you always end up finding a way to be here. And according to the owner, it's been like that since you started with the company. So finding somebody like you is definitely a hard spot to fill, if it would ever be filled. So Don, thank you for everything that you do. Everybody around you loves working with you, and you're always a pleasure to work with. So thank you for that, Don.